Good morning students. Today we are going to do the numerical on equation of motion. We know that there are three equations of motion. First, V equals to U plus AT. Second equation of motion, S equals to UT plus half AT square. And third equation of motion, V square minus U square equals to AS. Where U is initial velocity, V is final velocity, A is acceleration, S is distance and T is time. Now let us solve this numerical based on equation of motion. The brakes applied to a car produce an acceleration of 6 meter per second square in the opposite direction to the motion. If the car takes 2 seconds to stop after the application of brake, calculate the distance it travelled during this time. Now first we should see what is given in the question. Now there is a car which is moving and initial velocity is not given, U is not given, and the brakes are applied and it comes to rest. When it comes to rest, that means the final velocity will become 0. And in the question it is given the acceleration is 6 meter per second square in the opposite direction to the motion. So acceleration will become minus 6 meter per second square. Why minus 6 meter per second square? Because the velocity is decreasing and coming to rest. So whenever there is a decrease in the velocity, the acceleration will always be negative. It is given in the question 6 meter per second in the opposite direction. So if it is opposite direction, we will write acceleration as minus 6 meter per second square. Now what we have to find, calculate the distance it travelled during this time. Now we have to find distance. Now before finding the distance, we have to find the initial velocity also. Because for finding the distance we need U also. Now in the question, final velocity is given 0. Initial velocity we don't know, it is not given in the question. Acceleration is minus 6 and time is 2 seconds. It is given time is 2 seconds. So we'll write into 2. So 0 is equals to U minus 12. We shift this side, 12 is equals to U. That means initial velocity is 12 meter per second. Now we have calculated the initial velocity. Now we have to find the distance. Now we can use, this is the first equation of motion we have used. Now we'll use the second equation of motion, ut plus s equals to ut plus half at square, where s denotes distance, u denotes initial velocity, t denotes time, a denotes acceleration. Let us solve this. U we have calculated, that is 12, time is 2 seconds plus half, acceleration is minus 6 meter per second square, and time t square. So t is 2, so it will become 2 into 2. So now let us solve this. 12 into 2, that makes 24. Then this 2 and 2 will cancel. Minus 6 into 2 will become minus 12. So s is equals to 12 meter. So the distance traveled by the car after the application of brake is 12 meter.